"Get out of my house by Friday, or I'm calling the police." Those words didn't come from a stranger. They came from my own mother, standing in the kitchen I paid to renovate, inside the house I'd been paying the mortgage on for 6 years. What she didn't know was that her name wasn't on a single legal document, and the eviction notice I was about to serve her would become the most brutal wake-up call of her life. Let me explain how I ended up owning my childhood home, and why my own parents thought they could take it from me. My name is Natalie. I'm 34 years old. And until 8 months ago, I believed I had the kind of family people envy. This story is shared on Past Quest Stories. Middle section, more focused and stronger conflict. Money doesn't just change people. It reveals them. Inheritance doesn't just pass wealth. It exposes entitlement, resentment, and decades of buried mistakes. My grandmother, Eleanor, lived modestly her entire life. Same Buick for 22 years. Thrift store clothes. No luxury vacations. What nobody knew, not even my mother, was that she had been investing quietly since the age of 19. When she passed away at 91, her estate was worth $2.3 million. Everyone assumed my mother would inherit everything. She didn't. My mother received $1 and a handwritten letter explaining exactly why. The rest came to me. That letter changed everything. Grandma didn't write out of anger. She wrote out of clarity. She listed 40 years of bad decisions. 17 bailouts. 3 foreclosures avoided. Endless gambling debts quietly erased. She loved her daughter. But she didn't trust her with money. She trusted me. Not because I was perfect, but because I was disciplined, consistent, and present. And when the foreclosure notice hit my parents' door 3 years later, I had a choice. Let them lose the house, or save it, on my terms. So I paid off $180,000. Covered taxes, insurance, repairs. In return, the house was transferred fully into my name. 3 rules. No gambling. No new debt. No leveraging the house. For 4 years, it worked. Until my sister came back. Victoria didn't just move in. She rewrote the narrative. By June, my parents believed I had stolen their home. By July, they were threatening to sue me. That's when my mother made the call. Get out by Friday, or we're calling the police. She thought she had power. She didn't. Climax, more assertive and clean. When I flew to Chicago and walked into my own house, I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I laid out facts. Deed. Mortgage payoff. Tax records. Signed contracts. And then I placed the eviction notices on the table. That was the moment the truth landed. This wasn't emotional abuse. This wasn't elder exploitation. This was ownership. And ownership doesn't bend to manipulation. When my father finally said, "We'll drop the lawsuit," the house went silent. Victoria screamed, packed, and disappeared from our lives. Rewritten ending, stronger lesson and reflection. That was 8 months ago. I still own the house. My parents still live there rent-free. But the illusion is gone. They don't see me as their child anymore. They see me as someone who knows where the lines are. And maybe, that's healthier. Grandma Eleanor didn't leave me money just to enjoy it. She left it to protect me. Because sometimes, protecting your future means standing firm. Even when the threat comes from family. If this story resonates with you, remember this. Documentation is power. Ownership is protection. And love without boundaries is not love, it's risk. This story was shared on Past Quest Stories. And if you've ever had family try to take what's yours, don't just call their bluff. Be ready to end it.